For, for today's runoff contest, everyone is expected to observe the following all throughout today's contest. The member of the audience, role takers, judges, and officials, contest officials are required to turn their video off and stay muted during the conduct of the contest. Refrain from using the chat features of the virtual platform to avoid distraction. Once the contest has begun, only the contestant is allowed to turn his or her video and audio on. The contest master shall ask the contestant to check his or her audio and camera before the introduction. The contests today are closed-door events. The whole proceeding shall be recorded. The top 3 winners in every contest will advance to the District 75 Speech Contest Finals on April 24, 2022. The order by which the winners will be announced does not reflect their ranking in the contest. Let's now proceed to the humorous speech contests. The humorous speech contest will consist of series of timed 5 to 7 minute speeches that will be judged by a panel of judges. The contestants and the judges have certified their eligibility. The contest chair and the chief judges have confirmed the eligibility of the contestants and the judges. Contest chair. Have all the contestants and the contest officials have been briefed, or are all the contestants present and are we ready to proceed with the contest?
Contest master, I confirm that all the humorous speech contestants are present. They have been briefed and they are all eligible to join this contest.
Thank you, contest master. Contest chair. For the information of everyone, the chief judge for this contest is distinguished Toastmaster Ed Fabonan. Chief judge, have all the judges have been briefed and are we ready to proceed with the contest?
Yes, we are.
Thank you, chief judge. In order to allow the judges to time to mark their judging forms, we'll observe 1 minute of silence after each contestant's speech. Timekeepers, will one of you signal me when 1 minute of silence is up? Okay. Thank you, timer. Silence shall also be observed after the last contestant's speech until all the ballots have been collected. The speaking order for the contest has been determined earlier by having our contestants draw for position. The order of the contest will be Amelia, contestant number 1, Amelia Pagdanganan. Contestant number 2, Jennifer Hinlo. Contestant number 3, Timothy Kit Pascual. Contestant number 4, Gina Mapua. Contestant number 5, Leo Ortega. And contestant number 6, Edward Jason Cosep. Each contestant will be introduced only by his or her name and the title of the speech. I will then repeat the title of the speech and the contestant's name. Are there any questions from the contestants or the role takers and the contest officials? Hearing none, if there are no questions regarding these proceedings, the humorous speech contest will now begin. Contestant number 1.
Hello.
Please test your audio by saying good
Hi.
afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can you confirm that the timer is visible to you?
Yes, timer 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 1, Amelia Pagdanganan, an ode to 2020. An ode to 2020, Amelia Pagdanganan.
Hi, my name is April. Yes. the month of April. And today I'm borrowing the sexy body of Toastmaster Amy because I want to give an ode to the year 2020. You see, everything happened during our 2020 family meeting when my ate, January, started bragging. OMG! I just came back from Wuhan, China to celebrate Chinese New Year. Too bad, February. You missed it, my dear. February just rolled her eyes in envy. It's okay. I will celebrate love next month anyway. Oh, you mean the Lover's Month? My brother March teased. Celebrating while irritating women is his expertise. But me? No. I'm April, the holy. So I stopped the impending fight. Forgive each other, I said, feeling upright. Forget, my children who screamed on social media, Happy Mother's Day, Mama. But ask them, to wash the dishes. And they would say, wait muna. Oh, that's my sister May, causing a tear because she's pregnant every year. Enter my sister June, wearing her wedding gown. Always the blushing bride who looks like a clown. While my brother July was busy already preparing for the month of nutrition. Too bad, intermittent fasting gave him constipation. As usual, my brother August was busy playing FC, choosing computer games over banding with his family. But my brother September kept on asking me, Ate, do you remember 21st day of September? No, bro, but please wake me up when September ends. And that's when I saw my brother October, and he's drunk. For him, Oktoberfest doesn't end despite losing his liver and lungs. Of course, my brother November was sad. The death of his idol, Kobe Bryant, made him feel bad. Then my brother December told me, Ate April, I'm not okay ever since the volcano. I feel weird about the year 2020, you know. I just said, it's okay not to be okay. Let's just finish this meeting and call it a day. So we ended the night hugging each other, not knowing that we're about to become housemates of Pinoy Big Brother. Because days later, January got really, really sick, followed by February, who kissed her Valentine's date and caught the same virus really quick. So my brother March declared a national lockdown. Don't leave your house. Don't go out of town. Social distancing was boring. So on TikTok, my siblings went on dancing. But me? No. I devoted my time in prayer while waiting ayuda from Mayor. But then May went into early labor in fear because Aling Marites spent her fake news all year. June got depressed for her canceled wedding, and July suffered from stress eating and bought all the bananas in one panic buying. August missed his Toastmasters club happenings because he's the only one who got barangay quarantine pass for grocery shopping. But my pasaway brother September broke the curfew just to buy a barbecue. To you, COVID, I shall not yield, he shouted while wearing his controversial face shield. And that's when my brother October and I had a huge fight. He accused me of being too uptight. April! Yeah! Implementing liquor ban! Hypocrite! A charlatan! What? No! I just wanted to stop drinking and use alcohol for disinfection. No manyanita party. It's an insurrection. No! You're just pretending to be holy when you're nothing but a self-righteous bully. Hurt, I cried with my brother November as he remembered our fallen heroes, the frontliners. But then it's good. It's December. He still celebrated the birth of baby Jesus and held a Zoom Christmas party while wearing his face mask. ECQ! MECQ! DCQ! Pack your bag with alcohol and tissue. Because living with my family 24/7, I didn't want to continue. Until I listened to a Sunday homily and reflected on what my brother October told me, and he was right. I was just pretending to be humble and meek just because I celebrate the Holy Week. I'm sorry naman. Please, don't evict my family, big brother. We're imperfect, but we're perfect for each other. 2 years later, we're still together. So tell me, did this pandemic make you bitter or better? Yes, 2020 gave us COVID-19 and its deadly corona, but it also strengthened our faith to that king who also wears a crown and a powerful persona. So, fellow Toastmasters and friends, before I leave the sexy body of Toastmaster Amy, remember my name, April the Holy. And together, let's give an ode to the year 2020 because you and I are part of its history. Contest chair.
1 minute of silence, please, while the judges mark their ballots. May I ask the next contestant to get ready?
Good afternoon. Can you hear me well?
Yes. One minute is up. Let us proceed to the next contestant. Contestant number 2, please test your audio saying good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can you confirm that the timer is visible to you?
Yes.
Let's proceed. Jennifer Hinlo. Expectations versus reality. Expectations versus reality. Jennifer Hinlo.
Blessed are those who do not expect, for they will never be disappointed. This is the perfect motto for online shoppers. Fellow Toastmasters, have you experienced ordering a big blanket online and ended up receiving a small handkerchief? Do you expect too much and ended up getting disappointed? What are your expectations versus reality story online shopping edition? I am a certified online shopper. I fell for big discounts, great deals of online products. Who am I to resist the temptation when I hear this beautiful music? Sa Shopee, pipi, ang daming bumibili-bili sa Shopee. And when I hear that beautiful music, I could not resist grabbing my phone and check out what are the items I need to order. Add to cart, check out, and I'll just wait for my order. As a certified online shopper, just like you and me, we really expect to have great deals, big discounts, and quality products that we order. We want that every order that we have is worth the money that we paid for. Me and my friends, we have a lot of horror online story to tell. One of my friend Kathleen ordered a perfect sofa furniture for her living room. And when she saw it, she shared it to me. Mare, I have a great deal online. I saw this perfect sofa furniture. It is cheaper than the ones you saw in the furniture store at SM. Well, congratulations, Mare. Can you tell me what is it about your order when you receive it so I could also order myself? And one day, she called me. I received the order. And what about it? Is it beautiful? Uh, when she called, she told me she expected it to be lighter, easily movable from one place to another, and it would be a great collection for her furnitures. And when he saw it, wow, it was perfect. It is not heavy, it's easily movable, and she can also put it at the palm of her hands. Wow, it was a perfect sofa. It was a miniature set, perfect for her daughter's dollhouse. She was very disappointed, but she failed to check, review, and verify her orders. Kathleen was not the only one who fell or was deceived by these great images online. Another friend of mine, Jamila, ordered a beautiful carpet online. When she saw it, wow, perfect. It was beautiful flowers, intricate design. Wow, it's perfect for my living room. And when she received the order, she was astonished. Wow, it's really great. And when she stepped on it with her bare feet, it was really smooth. Wow, it feels good. It was really perfect. From the carpet that she expected, she received a perfect doormat. Wow, it's really perfect. And she was also disappointed. She was not able to check, review, and verify her order. With Kathleen and Jamila's stories, I promised myself I will never be like them. I will never be like them because I will always check my order. It's just simple. You can check the reviews, the ratings, and you could also compare it with other sellers. And then one day, it was a Shopee payday sale. Perfect! And when I saw our garden, wow, there are a lot of tall grasses. I need to find something. And when I saw it in my app, I saw a lawnmower grass cutter. Wow, it's 30% discount. And I was very excited when it was delivered. I expected it to be heavy and it is inside a big box. When I saw it, I was surprised because it was put in a small box. And when I opened it, gosh, it is heavy. It's metal clanging. Oh, and I grab it. Oh, it's really heavy. But it's useless. From a lawn grass cutter, I received a weeding wheel. Fellow Toastmasters, Kathleen, Jamila, and I have one thing in common. We're very impulsive. We get excited that we grab right away our phone and order. Sometimes, because of our excitement, we get to be deceived by the great discounts images without even checking the seller, verify it, and reviewing it. We expected too much. That's why we ended up with disappointment. Don't fall for big promises. Don't fall for big discounts. Don't let your expectations ruin your reality. And to all online shoppers around the world, this is my message. Pity to those who expect, because you will always get disappointed. Contest chair.
1 minute of silence, please, while the judges mark their ballots. May I ask the next contestant to get ready? Okay, 1 minute is up. Let us proceed to the next contestant. Contestant number 3. Please test your audio by saying good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can you confirm that the timer is visible to you?
Yes, it's visible.
Thank you. Timothy Keith Pascual, Mr. DIY. Mr. DIY, Timothy Keith Pascual.
I'm Bon. Mighty Bon. Mr. DIY. Dashing, in demand, and yummy. Does anyone have a house that needs fixing? I can fix anything. Big, small, thick, slim, clog, or leak. But I cannot fix the gasoline price hike. Or maybe you want to build something. A house? A building? Or do you want to build a snowman? I wanted to be a hotshot engineer like Slater Young. But later, I realized I wanted to be like District Director Richard Guajo, an engineer highly sought by clients during the day and by Lady Toastmasters at night. He's like a celebrity. Imagine if I was a celebrity. Maybe by now you would have seen my viral photos with Ellen Adarna. You see, I am a builder and a bodybuilder in the eyes of my wife. I remember when we go to nice places, instead of looking at the beautiful view, we look at the floor, the walls, and ceiling. But once I take off my shirt, man, I am the view. In this field, I'm constantly exposed to the sun, but I'm blessed with my radiant glass skin. But one thing I'm proud of, I don't use sunblock, just pure natural oily skin. I don't use skincare products. I don't even have one. Do you know why contractors make the best Toastmasters? Because we are masters of constructive criticism. I volunteered to join the speech contest this year after my wife gave me a real good stare. It's not that I'm scared. Not only she's the president of our club, she's the president of our house. Now tell me, do I have any other choice? She already declared martial law. Construction gives me headache. But whenever I'm stressed, I just look at my phone screensaver, and lo and behold, a picture of my gorgeous wife, and I feel more stress. I already have white hair and I'm balding. Can you see? Even during our honeymoon, I was making my speech. She wants me to nail it this time and not screw it up. When my wife and I were still dating, every time I saw her, I had PVC, premature ventricular contractions. When my wife is at the project site, she checks on the walls and ceiling. Everything has to be straight. Even I have to be straight. But one thing I've learned in being a contractor and being married, both should have a good, solid foundation. As a contractor, it is important to communicate well with our clients. For example, we were going to install new windows for a house. So I asked the client, Ma'am, what do you think of jealousy? Then she replied, Well, if you're not insecure about yourself and if your relationship is strong, you don't need to be jealous. If there comes a point there's someone else, you don't have to worry. It's your partner's loss. You know your worth. It hurts, but life must go on. Mom, I mean your jealousy windows. Recently, I went to the site and my tummy was about to explode. There was no toilet, so I was desperately looking for the nearest building. And Winnie the Pooh was about to come out of his cave. The traffic was heavy. People were shouting, BBM, BBM. And here I was thinking, LBM, LBM. When you want something, the whole universe conspires to help you. There was SM. It was the nearest place with the CR. It was an answered prayer. At the time, if I was to choose between SM and my wife, I choose SM. They truly got it all for you. On the night of the recent typhoon, let me tell you a secret. I wanted to get it on with my wife, but I backed out. I realized I don't want our child to be named Odette Pascual. We didn't have electricity, but it's not all bad. We had romantic dinner in candlelight. After the typhoon, many clients called me to fix the roofs, like Spider-Man. I went from roof to roof. With great power comes great responsibility. I had power tools like handrail, welding machine, and a grinder. Despite the typhoon, my wife and I still managed to celebrate the holidays in the resort. We went inside, I had a shower, locked the door, and put a sign on it. Do not disturb. Baby under construction. Filipinos are known to be resilient. Like me, I try and try, even if you get tired looking at my handsome face. Life is a constant struggle. It is always under construction. So if no one believes in you, do it yourself. I am Tim Pascual, a contractor, Mr. DIY. And just like what my wife told me, Tim, if you don't win, don't expect anything from me tonight. You have to do it yourself. Contest chair.
Thank you. 1 minute of silence, please, while the judges mark their ballots. May I ask the next contestant to get ready? 1 minute is up. Let's proceed to the next contestant. Contestant number 4. Please test your audio by saying good afternoon.
Test, mic, test.
Okay, it's clear. Can you confirm that the timer is visible to you?
Yes, timer is visible.
Start. Gina Mapua. Growing old. Growing old. Gina Mapua.
I'm 64 years old and I feel like a cheetah, not a cougar. I take 2. Okay. I'm 64 years old and I feel like a cheetah, graceful and swift. An old one with arthritis, run over by a truck 3 days ago. That's old age. The mind wants to party and the body is a killjoy party pooper. But as Maurice Chevalier once said, old age is not so bad when you consider the alternative. So I have 3 rules for old age. 1, age gracefully. 2, remember things. And 3, learn new tricks. Number 1, age gracefully, which is really a nice way of saying you're just slowly looking worse. Time may be a great healer, but it's a lousy beautician. You know, if I knew I'd live this long, I'd have taken better care of myself. 10 hours of sleep, 2 hours of exercise every day, gallons of sunscreen and moisturizer, high fiber, low calorie, and vegan all the way. No smoking. No smoking. And no alcohol. Boring. Okay, keep the alcohol. Rita Rudner once said, I don't plan on aging gracefully. I plan to have facelifts until my ears meet in the back. But I've discovered a non-surgical, 100% guaranteed technique for ironing out all the wrinkles. 0 expenses too. And ladies, you may want to pay attention here. Simply go braless. Gravity and the twins are your best friends. I neither confirm nor deny that I am currently practicing my own advice, but as you can see, it works. Number 2, remember things. Only 2 things make me forget all the problems in this world: laughter and Alzheimer's. Now, my husband and I are both forgetful already. We were advised to write everything down. So one day, Hernan gets up and says, would you like some ice cream? Yes, of course. You might want to write that down. Nah, what's there to forget? Because I want it vanilla with chocolate syrup. Write it down already. And he says, no, I've got this. And he goes off muttering, vanilla chocolate syrup, vanilla chocolate syrup. 1 hour passes. And Hernan finally appears with a plate of salami and cheese. Hey, Hernan, what's this? Didn't I tell you to write it down? You forgot the wine. The advantage of a bad memory is you get to enjoy ice cream or salami and cheese for the first time, again and again and again. Number 3, learn new tricks. Recently, I had to see a doctor online. So this Lola dog had to learn new tricks, such as download the apps, book an online appointment, set the phone to meet with the doctor, send a request to the lab and send a request to the doctor, and then book another appointment with that doctor. Only to be told that everything seems normal. Just get some exercise because my stress levels were unusually high. Well, duh! Now, how to get exercise in times of pandemic. Apparently, God thought of it already. In his infinite wisdom, God decreed that seniors become forgetful, so they would have to search for their glasses and keys and things. If you forget where you parked your car, that counts as a cross-country trek already. God also made seniors lose coordination, so they would drop things frequently, requiring them to bend and reach and stretch. But wait, there's more. God also considered the function of bladders and decreed that seniors would have to make additional calls of nature, thus providing even more exercise. So my dear senior Toastmasters, if the kids won't let you out of the house, simply drop things frequently and drink 5 gallons of water every day. Now, don't get me wrong. Old age has its advantages too. There's discounts, there's free parking, there's free movies, no more waiting in line. Kidnappers are no longer interested in you, and your investment in health insurance is finally beginning to pay off. It's just that I wish old age would last much longer, like 200 years. Imagine that. 200 years in possession of all the wisdom and experience in life, and all the time to achieve world domination. Okay, maybe there's a reason for a short old age. Restaurants would never make a profit. The SSS will definitely run out of funds this time, and young people would never get to smooch in movie houses with all the seniors in front buying up the tickets. George Bernard Shaw once said, "We don't stop playing because we grow old. We grow old because we stop playing." I joined this contest to play. Now, let's party! Who's with me? Mr. Contest Chair.
Thank you. 1 minute of silence, please, while the judges mark their ballots. May I ask the next contestant to get ready?
Can I request to remove the spotlight? Thank you.
One minute is up. Let's proceed to the next contestant. Contestant number 5. Please test your audio by saying good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can you confirm that the timer is visible to you?
Yes.
Okay. Leo Ortega, the one. The one, Leo Ortega.
Poinsettias are red. Violets are blue. A bottle of wine, it's cheaper when shared by me and you. Contest master, fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, have you found the one? Time and time again, I have been entertained by the love stories of fellow Toastmasters who have mustered all the courage to share their experiences behind their spouse's back. Truly, Toastmasters International has achieved its mission to provide a supportive and a positive environment wherein everyone can express their thoughts, opinions, and views, which may not necessarily reflect those of their wives, husbands, in-laws, or whoever being described. I really learned a lot from them, and I even considered them as my secret mentors in life. And so when I have the chance, I grab the opportunity and join the humorous speech contest and share what I have learned. I am in search for the one. Single as I am, socially intelligent, never giving up, loving, extraordinary human being. By that alone, having the one would make my life beautiful, colorful, purposeful. And so I went on and looked for the one. I even consulted some of my married friends on how to find my soulmate. And these are what I've got. Leo, if you love your life, just continue loving it the way it is right now. Leo, life is hard. Don't make it harder for you. Leo, you are young and wild and free. Go on with that. Wow, these are such encouragements which continued to propel my energy to look for the one. I only have a few goals that I wanted to tick in that box for me to get the one. She must be of good education, family loving, beautiful, cheerful, always there when I needed, can cook, and must have some virtues like integrity, respect, service, excellence. That's 10. And in Toastmasters, reaching these goals will make us presidents distinguished. But I have low expectations. At least distinguished would do. And so I went on for the search. To add to that, she should be religious. So I went one afternoon to the church, basking in the glory of silence, looking for everyone. I prayed to God silently and said, "My dear Father, I know I may not have been good, maybe naughty sometimes, but I beg you, please help me find the one. Let me know if she is here, right now." I slowly opened my eyes and scanned the surroundings. Still immaculate silence. Maybe she's here. I just need to look to the right. No one. To the left. No one. No one is in front, so maybe at the back. Last chance. Someone is there, but just to make sure one more time. A lady in white dress is approaching me. Lord, is this the one already? As the lady moves forward near my place, I felt like the heavens gate opened. The angels' choirs sang love songs and they came down. And when she was there, I looked at her. She looked at me. I smiled at her. She smiled at me. After a few seconds, she said, "Brother, please go home. We are now about to close the church." I thought you were the one sent to me by God. Yes, I am the one sent to show the way to the exit doors. Maybe the Lord is still busy with all the other requests. Maybe I could just come back next time. Go in Toastmasters, and I have joined a lot of clubs. And I have noticed that the vice president membership is talking to a lot of people, and maybe this is my chance. And so I signed up to become the vice president membership during the election. And I won. I gave the papers and got the contact numbers. And later on, after a few days, I have someone I wanted to court. And she gave me not one, but a lot of things that I need to do to have her yes. Fast forward, last year, I finally got the yes and found the one. My dear friends, fellow Toastmasters and guests, life is hard, and having a partner would make it easy if we work together. Life could be enjoyable at times, and maybe not at times with the partner, but for sure, with you together, it will make life more meaningful. Whatever flower there is, poinsettias are red, violets are blue, find the one, and you will become the perfect two. Contest Master.
Thank you. 1 minute of silence, please. While the judges mark their ballots. May I ask the next contestant to get ready? One minute is up. Let's proceed to the next contestant. Contestant number 6. Please test your audio by saying good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can you confirm that the timer is visible to you?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Edward Jason Cosset. Wang Wang Wang. Wang Wang Wang. Edward Jason Cosset.
Audit is coming. Audit is coming. Audit is coming. Have you ever been in a bad situation, but you don't know how bad it is until it happens? Because you think it's all okay, but then it's not okay. But you think it's okay not to be okay, but it wasn't okay because I wasn't okay. Okay? Let me tell you my story. In the town where I live, we were told to pack our bags and evacuate because a super typhoon Odette is coming. The police sirens wang wang was heard all over the place until someone was knocking on my door. Tuk, 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 tuk. Who is that? Then the policeman said, "Sir, it's time to evacuate." And then I opened the door and said, "Sir, what is that? Sir, poo. Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes for that." And then I quickly run to the comfort room. Actually, I didn't want to evacuate, so I hide myself at the back of the door in the comfort room until the policeman came back. "Sir, hurry up! It's already 5 minutes." Sir, wait! I'm not done yet." And the policeman said, "Okay, it's up to you. I'll go ahead." And then my reaction goes, "Oh my God, he's gone. He's gone. He's not here. Yes, bye-bye, sir. Bye-bye." 3 hours passed. The wind was getting stronger, like because I felt so much of panic that time. I turned on the TV. And you know what happened next? Oh my God, Oh my God, I forgot that there's no more electricity. It's brownout, man. And then my heartbeat goes dug dug, dug dug, dug dug. I saw a coconut tree fell down, boogs, like boogs. My neighbor's roof was blown away, and my heartbeat still goes dug dug, dug dug, dug dug. And my house was shaking that time side by side, like shake, 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 until my roof was flying. It's flying, flying gracefully in Philippines. My roof flew near, far, wherever you are. Oh my God, where's my roof? Bimbi, oh my God, where's my roof? And then my house collapsed like, and I called for a help. Help! 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 And then there's somebody outside asking, sir, are you okay? Yes, 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 I'm fine. I heard you shouting. No, 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 no. I was just exercising my voice. La 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 la. Oh, see, I'm okay. And then suddenly I heard nothing from him anymore. My house was destroyed, so I ran outside like hey, and I was flung in the sack and gravel. So I covered myself, piled sack of sand and gravel through east, west, north, south, against from the very strong wind. The wind blew me down, rolling, rolling. It was raining cats and dogs and all the animal farms. I looked up and saw different things flying like dipper, face masks, plastics, and even underwear. Out of my frustrations and to keep my sanity, I laughed and laughed. Oh my God, Lord, bring it on! And there you go, the thunder and lightning. And then I said, Lord, Char, I'm just kidding. I was out there under the rain for so many hours. Cold, hungry, but still beautiful. Until the storm of death came down. And I was there and survived to tell this story in the Toastmasters contest. A wise woman from the internet once said, we cannot stop a natural disaster, but we can arm ourselves with knowledge. So many lives wouldn't have to be lost if there was enough disaster preparedness. Because sometimes it's okay not to be okay. Just make sure that you're okay, okay? So the next time I hear wang wang, I make sure that I am prepared, I obey authority, and I expect the unexpected. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Audit is back. Audit is back. Audit is back. Char, contest chair.
Thank you. May we please have a silence until all the judges' results have been received. Judges, please communicate with the chief judge when you have completed them. Chief Judge, please let me know if all the ballots have been received.
I'm receiving, not yet, but I'm receiving them as you are speaking.
Okay, thank you, Chief Judge. So now let's proceed to the awarding of certificates. Zoom Master. May I request all of the humorous contestants, humorous speech contestants, to open their camera for our distribution of certificate of appreciation. So contestant number 1 for Miss Amelia Pagdanganan. Toastmasters International Speech Contest Certificate of Participation is presented to Toastmaster Amelia Pagdanganan for Humorous Speech Contest District 75 Finals 2022 qualifying round. So, signed by our District 75 Director Richard John Cuajo, Distinguished Toastmaster. Zoom Master, can you give us a cue for the photo op? Zoom Master.
Okay,
Zoom.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And now with our contest master, can you turn on your video again, contestant number 1?
Contestant number 1.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. There you go.
Thank you, Zoom Master. So before we call the contestant number 2, may I ask some question with contestant number 1, Toastmaster Amelia? So, Toastmaster Amelia?
Sorry.
Yes. So what's your inspiration about this humorous speech you presented to us?
All right. Yes. Let me just be prepared for you. What's your question again?
What's your inspiration?
Sorry. I'm your Lola Cuentosera, ang lola mong pilingera, pero hindi naman chismosa. Yes, contest master, since this is humorous speech, let's have fun. Would that be okay?
Yes.
Yay!
Sure. Okay, thank you very much, contestant number 1. So let's proceed to the presentation of.
Yes.
Yes.
I know you have a question.
Yeah, my question is what's your motivation of pursuing this Odd to 2020?
Oh, because I'm actually writing a novel with a character with 4 split personalities. So it will be published next year. And I was thinking, what if I have different personalities inside my body, and it will be different kinds of months, and what will happen on each month? And that became like, because I was in the zone of writing this psychological thriller. So for some reason, I became crazy in the process. So
Okay.
so
thank you very much for sharing that. I'm looking forward for that novel. Okay, so let's proceed to contestant number 2. Same certificate signed by our district director, district directors, Richard John Cuajo, Jennifer Hinlo. Toastmaster Jennifer. Okay, so let's have a photo op.
1, 2, 3. Thank you. And now with our contest master. 1, 2, and 3. Thank you.
So Toastmaster Jennifer, your topic is more on, we can relate to it, this online shopping. So
Yes.
are there a lot of percentage of you buy these items that is not, on reality, it's not good, or there's discrepancies?
Yes, I'm always a victim. I always tell them to check, review, verify, but I guess,
Okay, so
to experience.
probably we should learn from this. Okay, thank you
Yes,
very much,
yes, all of us.
Toastmaster Jennifer. So let's proceed to contestant number 3. Certificate of participation is also given to Timothy Keith Pascual. Timothy, can you open your camera for our photo opportunity? Toastmaster
hello?
Timothy, can you open your
Yes.
camera for, yeah, okay, Zoom Master?
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
And
another
another
one.
one with our contest master. 1, 2, 3. There you go.
Okay, Toastmaster Timothy, Mr. DIY. Okay, so you can do all of the things. What are the things that you cannot do? So that's the question.
Arguing with my wife.
Because he's the right and left, or the truth and of all. Okay, so PM Timothy, thank you for sharing your Mr. DIY, and for on sharing your experiences regarding your profession and also your personal aspect. Thank you very much, PM Timothy. So let's proceed to contestant number 4, the cheetah. Wow, the cheetah. Okay, so speech contest certificate of participation is given to Gina Mapua. Okay, so let's have photo opportunity.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Now with our contest master. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Thank you.
Okay, Toastmaster Gina, the cheetah. The cheetah is in the house. And
Not the cougar.
Not the cougar. And party. What's your inspiration in coming up with this very meaningful and very humorous speech?
I've been wanting to join the humorous speech contest for the longest time. But the problem is you need to find material that matches who you are and matches, because if you physically and mentally do not support your material, it's not going to be funny. And finally, I arrived at it. I said, hey, I'm a senior citizen. Let's have fun. Let's make fun of being old. Rich material.
Yes, old in with grace. Okay, so thank you, PM Gina Mapua. Thank you very much. And for our 5th contestant, may I call on stage? Okay, certificate of participation is given to Mr. Leo Ortega. Okay, photo opportunity. Smile. Another one. Zoom Master.
Wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait. Let me just do one more. Okay, there you go. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Okay, Toastmaster Leo. Did you found the one?
Yes, I did. Last year.
So there's a lot of struggles, no, in achieving your goal.
There's a lot, but I'm happy that I finished it in a distinguished manner.
Okay, so thank you very much for sharing your life experiences, Toastmaster Leo. And
Thank
for
you.
our contestant number 6. Certificate of participation is given to Edward Jason Cosep. Okay, congratulations. Zoom Master.
One,
Thank you.
2, 3. And one more picture with our contest master. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
So for Toastmaster Edward Jason, what's your inspiration of doing a tragic experiences to give that a funny what do you call that? Funny context. How did
Okay.
you do it?
Once again, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Toastmaster contest chair. My inspiration, I think, is I just want to show or just want to share my experience that accepting the challenge, most especially experiencing those most tragic experiences, it really depends on us on how to accept those. Some are accepting like they feel sad, and some also feel like it's just nothing happened. So I just want to share that despite of those happenings, those terrible experiences, tragedies, or is just I still stand and I just want to say that I'm still okay.
Okay, so the most important here is acceptance and moving on. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Edward. So that concludes the
Thank you.
humorous speech contest. Let us give our contestant a resounding virtual round of applause.